Okay, today we are going to go ahead and plant one of the pineapples, the one from the top of the actual pineapple that we harvested. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the one that we have rooting in the water. This is one of the suckers that came off of the plant. So, okay, so this is the one that we're going to be planting today, and it has been drying out on the balcony for about 2 weeks, and this is what it looks like right now. It's disgusting, and we did have a big fruit fly problem for a while, which they ate the rest of what was remaining, but this is what it's supposed to look like, and roots will come from this. So this one we are going to plant. This one we will talk about a little bit. We do not need any more plants, and you can see this one has started to root. So we have someone, I believe, that is interested in this plant, and this is a sucker, which is a plant that comes off with the fruit. And these plants are the ones that produce the fastest. So if anyone is interested in starting their own plant, we will be happy to send this to anyone, free of charge. Anyone within the lower 48 continental United States would be happy to send it outside the United States as well, but we live in what I like to call the third or fourth world area of the United States, where we have Zika and all kinds of other stuff here in southern Florida. So a lot of people and countries don't want some of the funk that we have here. If you're in another state and want to roll the dice, we will be happy to send it to you. And you can have a pineapple plant in basically any geographic location. Here in South Florida, you can actually plant this directly into the dirt or sand here, and it will be fine. If you're in Central Florida, coastal California, southern Arizona, southern New Mexico, South Texas, along the Gulf Coast, these plants will do great, especially potted. In the wintertime they need to come in, and in those areas they should bear fruit just fine. But anywhere in the United States in the summertime, they're great for outside. Also in Canada, summertime, great outside. In the wintertime, just bring them in, make sure that they get plenty of sun. You might actually even get fruit from them. They can also just be a decorative houseplant. They are beautiful plants. So if you're interested, don't post your information in the comments section. I will give the email address at the end of the video. So with that, this one that probably has Zika or something worse in it, we're going to keep.
It doesn't have Zika.
We are going to show you how we would plant this. And if you have a sucker, it would be, the planting would be the same way. So, okay, so we have just a regular old terracotta pot. We're just using this because this is the only pot that we have that is empty right now, and we're just using cheap potting soil. This is literally
Dollar store,
Dollar Tree $1 all-purpose potting soil. So that's what we have to use, and we're going to go ahead and we filled it with about 2 inches or so from the top. Just going to dig out the top and cover the top completely.
Got some more dirt and put in here.
And once again, this is not the plant that has roots on it. This is the top of the actual pineapple that we harvested. So after you get it in there, you want to add more dirt and pack it down. Okay, so now it's full of soil and we're going to pack it down. Make sure that the plant is centered and stable in the container. And of course there will probably be a little bit of dirt in the actual plant. Just scrape it out, scrape it back into the pot, or leave it there. That's fine either way. And after this, it is going to need to be watered and put in a high sun place. The more sun these guys get, the more they like it. So even afternoon sun, hot Florida sun, they love it. They grow fast, and I expect this one to do very well. So next we are going to water. Okay, so it's found its home in a high sun area over here beside the sucker and under the pygmy date palm, and now it is going to get 32 ounces of just regular tap water.
Let's start from the top.
And it's always a good idea to water pineapples not only into the soil directly, but water into the actual plant. The way they're designed is to hold water. If they're out in the weather, of course rain gets in there, they trap water and distribute it into the plant and slowly into the soil. So you can water directly into the soil, but they do also need water into the plant. So, and if you're in another country, for the conversions, I'm sorry, ounces, inches, Google it. So there it is in its new home. I expect this one to do very well. This plant will not produce pineapple anywhere near as quickly as this one will. In Costa Rica, where most pineapples are grown, after harvest, these are the plants that they usually go through and cut and replant because they produce so much faster. So if you are interested in starting your own plant and would like to have a sucker, we have this one, and once again would be happy to send it to you, no cost, free of charge. We can send it in a box. We can wrap the roots in damp paper towels, put them in plastic bags. They should be fine, and we can send it 2-day what's it called, priority mail. So like I said, especially if you're in the United States, if you want to try it in Canada, unless you think at the border it might get detained and put in a cage. Oh, that was a bad joke, sorry. But thank you for watching. If you like these videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And our email will be in the description below. When it is claimed, I will pin a comment letting you know it is claimed. But I think the plant looks very, very good. So once again, thank you for watching. Have a great day.